Springfield, Missouri, Plaster Stadium, home to the Missouri State Bears. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the UTEP Miners, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Missouri State Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So UTEP's offense takes the field for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Reads it, fires complete. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The play action fake. He's got his man across the middle. On the move at the 30. Into the secondary on the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, UTEP.
Man, football, there is so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
He'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bears offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're working that left side. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. That's caught. It's Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And the Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Just keep slinging it. Got it set up on the outside. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
The Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Johnson. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Missouri State. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Extra point here will tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
So now it's 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse. He lobs one high down the left side. He caught it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. Touchdown Bears! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. And the last play, they got the explosive to get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Scanning the field, it's Locklear. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Jukes his way for more. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Miners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Back to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Miners will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The give out of the gun. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the 1st. Gets it away off his back foot. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Clark wants to throw. Here's the pressure. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. And the Bears will punt this one away. This will be their 1st punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. UTEP has the ball in the offense, ready to go back to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Oh, what a cut. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the top. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UTEP. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Clark to fire. Here comes the heat. Got a man. It's Lawrence. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Bears want to crank the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call. A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Lawrence. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Might be calling a hot route. Off play action. He's got an open man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Bears are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. All right, guys, let's step back here and talk UTEP. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just turning it on. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Finds his tight end. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Handoff from the gun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Clinton. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Wide receiver going in motion. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bears.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. There he goes. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air, it's Locklear. Pressure coming. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Miners.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Quick pass on the fly motion. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll try to get it through the air. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try gonna take a shot at this DB. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Finds a man on the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone. The offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just 1 step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Clark wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. The big tight end was fighting for every inch, but he will be stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. Wow, look at this. You could take the lead with a chip shot field goal here. Instead, they'll going for the goal line. Into the house. Touchdown, Missouri State.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Now they'll run it to the right here. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on 3rd. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So here comes the Bear offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't...
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. To throw, it's Locklear. Makes the grab. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Complete. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And the Miners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped them in the backfield. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Never a doubt. The lead now trimmed to 28-24. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Able to make the catch, but not in the field of play. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And the Bears come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Clark to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Bears in the hurry up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Sets up the screen. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Oh, look out on the right. The 20. He's at the 10. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, UTEP. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Working that left side. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Time to take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Clark wants to throw. Another incompletion on third down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Missouri State. They take the lead with the 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason is we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Got the quick completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. It's Davis. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Miners come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Unloads to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. They'll give it to the back. Pick up a 5. It'll be third down and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. The DBs will back off a bit. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. That is no good. And it is still a 4-point deficit. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Bring in the heat. A little screen to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on first and 10 from the 29. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
They'll throw it from the red zone. He makes a grab. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to the air. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Back to throw, it's Locklear. And the ball's free in the end zone. A loose football in the end zone, and the defense there to pounce on it for 6.
It's a defense that plays with great effort. You saw it right there. Creating the fumble, jumping on the loose ball for a score. What a momentum-shifting play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today.
He'll start this drive firing.
They're up by 7 over South Carolina. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here's a heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds the tight end. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Miners have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Turning it on. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Miners want to pick up the tempo.
And the drive has been really, really solid. And we've got to maximize this possession. Down a couple of possessions. Got to make sure we're aggressive, not reckless, but aggressive, and make sure we've got a plan for the shorter part of the field down here so we can get a touchdown.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Miners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Might as well give it to him again. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Miners back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking for room, it's Thomas. Touchdown, UTEP! And they take it in for 6 more points. And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So here comes the Missouri State offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish strong.
He's loose on the right. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Try and play action. Unloads to the right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? Offense working from the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He'll try to take it back. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Miners. The defense gets it done. huge interception return.
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. And remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves. But what a play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Bear offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't.
There he goes. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Clark to fire. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
The Bears are moving quickly down the field. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They just keep firing. Fires to the tight end. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Keep it on the ground. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. They go to the draw. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Miners decide to punt it away. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Let's see what he can do with it. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Clark wants to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Bears have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. And the pass is broken up incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Under fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Finds his man. It's Johnson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Now, 4th down.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, but now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching a